it's Yakshi, and I always bore you up with English grammatical rules and regulations. But this time I'm going to talk about the speaking module, and I'm just going to talk about how sometimes when we are speaking, we utter a lot of fillers. Now, for those of you who do not know what fillers are, these are just tiny words present in our speech which we utilize to cover up the missing gap. For instance, if you are speaking a sentence and all of a sudden you don't know what to say next, so you might filler you might fill you know, like, and so these are some of the words which are fillers, and it's totally natural to have fillers in your speech because at the back of our mind we are thinking about what to say next. So we are bound to fill up the spaces with fillers. But sometimes when these fillers are present in large quantities, it can hinder your fluency. So we need to understand how we can minimize it in our speech. So the very first thing which you should do is acknowledge your fillers. Observe these fillers in your speech. For example, if you're practicing daily, if you're practicing on any particular topic, whether if it's for your IELTS or any other competitive exam, record yourself. The moment you pick up your phone and you set the recorder and you record your voice, you can hear it again and identify that which filler is present in your speech, whether it's like, you know, or you just casually repeat the words which you're using. So that's step number one. And let's say that you acknowledge your filler during this process and you get to understand that your filler is you know, that in your speech you use you know a lot of times while you're filling up some gaps. Now the next step which you should do is to minimize its occurrence in your speech. I know it takes a lot of time to recognize and minimize the usage of something which is present in your speech. So just be conscious about it, be mindful about it while you're speaking, talking to others, that try not to utter the filler which is present in your speech. Now there will be a blank space because earlier what you were filling with a filler, now when you're mindful and you're not using that filler, it means that that space is going to be empty. That's where your step 3 comes into play. So your step 3 is to use a connector in between. Now you can use different types of connectors, or even you can use conjunctions to fill up that void, to fill up that space. For example, if you are connecting two sentences, then you can say and. If you're giving a reason for any particular thing which you mentioned in the previous sentence, then you can connect the next sentence by using because. Again, if you're adding some more points to a collective topic, you can use moreover, furthermore, in addition. If you're contradicting and you're highlighting something opposite, as mentioned in the previous one, then you can use on the contrary, in contrast, as compared to. So the moment you start using these fillers, it's going to help you to narrow down the usage of fillers. So make sure that instead of using the repetitive terms as fillers, you use conjunctions or connectors as fillers in your sentences. So do exercise this, do take a note of this activity and utilize it and see if it's helpful. So that's what I wanted to discuss in this short video. I'll see you next time. Bye.